What is up, people of YouTube, Twitter, and so on and so forth? There's just so many fucking shit to name. What is happening? This is Raymond coming to you from Booze&Chill, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Those are the three. Those are the three there. And today we're gonna do things a little bit more different. Of course, we're gonna have the drinks. Of course, it wouldn't be Booze&Chill if we didn't have any drinks. So today we're gonna be interviewing some good friends of mine, and these dudes, they did a track specifically for the Booze&Chill channel. So I would like to introduce you guys to my good friends, Clif Cloudz and producer AceCore30.
Yes, sir.
How's it going, guys? How's it going? How you feeling?
It's good. What's good? What's going on?
Good. I'm Booze&Chilling myself. I got a Slurpee.
Drinking the Slurpees. Mr. Clif Cloudz, what are you having again?
I got me some Seagrams over here. You know what I'm saying? Pineapple mango Seagrams.
Pineapple mango, man.
Throwing it up.
Oh,
Yeah.
Getting that good stuff.
And
man.
some leaning cools.
Oh, some of those as well.
Yeah.
Oh, he's mixing it up.
Yeah.
Liquid courage. Liquid courage is what it is. Fuck yes. All right. Let's go ahead and start today's live off with well, first of all, let's hear a little bit about y'all's story. Cliff, you want to start off? You want to say a little bit about your background?
Oh, well, man, I grew up on the west side of Chicago, you know what I'm saying? My mother and father, you know, both parents stayed together, raised me. I got into music very early, you know what I'm saying? When I became a teenager, that's when I started rapping, writing my own rhymes. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Nice. So you started at a very young age then. Nice.
Now I started when I was about 15 writing.
15. Okay. That's like what a year before I started experimenting with alcohol. So awesome. All right, Mr. Producing, Mr. AceCore. What about yourself?
Let's see. Yeah, I'm about to say I'm from Chicago, but I started out in the project. You want to start early about music? Yeah, I got to say I was a kid. And my mom used to tell me that my uncle used to tape those, remember back in the days we had cassette tapes, and he used to have a walker to my walker and play the music while I'm walking. So I was already done with music. It's like, I'm in it. This is it right here. Fuck anything else. I wanted to be a lawyer, but I was like, nah, I guess I'll do music.
Ain't that the way those story goes? Whenever somebody wants to do something along those lines, like lawyer and doctor and that shit, and then they get sidetracked and do like stuff like what we're doing right now.
You'll become an entertainer.
Yeah, it's just more fun, really. Like telling people like you're a lawyer, it's like it's kind of fucking boring. Right? Unless you're like fucking Matt Murdock or some shit.
Art, like sketch art. So they was right, but it was something about music, man. So I just stayed with it, even after through high school, and then tried to do it big time after high school with my crew and all that.
Oh, definitely. I totally get that. I do music myself. I don't do it probably as much as you guys do it because I got all this shit going on. But whatever. I totally get you guys where you guys are coming from. So
yeah,
I'm sorry.
You play guitar, right?
Guitar, bass, drums.
Yeah, because you play the guitar, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
In fact, fuck yeah, I'm down for that shit. In fact, the Booze&Chill theme song is actually all me. And you'll hear that. You'll hear that once all this is said and done. So, speaking of making music, so these dudes, they collaborated. They did a track specifically for the channel, which is actually what you heard as in that countdown. I mean, and I actually have the entire thing with Mr. Cloudz here doing his thing behind it. So, real quickly. It's only like what, about a minute long?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it's not very long.
It's a minute long. So I'm gonna go ahead and play it so all of you guys can listen to it. If you have not, if you haven't, I'm about to play it, and for some reason you missed out of it. Again, for those of you just tuning in, I'm about to play the track that these dudes made. The link to the what's it called? The track from the Booze&Chill channel will be in the description in case you guys missed it up. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and just show you guys what exactly these dudes collaborated on for the Booze&Chill channel. So here we fucking go.
Alcoholics, transform! Everybody get your motherfucking glasses up. Make a toast to the drinks. Sip on some gin or grapple mugs. Whenever I rap inside the booth, the shit is absolute. Like fuck Bacardi 151, my shit is acid proof. Had 2 chicks in the bathroom. My boys diner. One say she the best skull down, but a Budweiser. Last time I had some Jägermeister, I walked in the church wasted and complaining about they raising prices. You can't do it like this. You be looking stupid like this. You took a hit of that Bob Marley, but Jameson bottle of that's a rock. Plus you at the bar for the night sip. Drank some mixed booze. I felt like who can harm me. Into every liquor store owner and out anonymous. It's looking for me. Sit back, relax, and screw the use of seal. Shit is the weekend, dude. Just get a little some chill.
That spells booze. Cause that spells booze. Cause that spells booze. Cause that spells booze.
And there you have it. That was
Yes,
the track. That was a bomb ass fucking track that producer AceCore and Mr. Clif Cloudz over here worked on together.
Thank you.
So I got a couple questions because when Ace sent me just the music. I mean, and speaking of music, I totally missed out on my part here. Let's put some background music here. So when he first sent me just the music, I was fucking blown away. It was catchy. It's got the right feel. I feel like he kind of really caught the spirit of the Booze&Chill channel.
Yeah,
Most definitely.
And then I think I even talked about this in my other lives that I did. And correct me if I'm wrong. The first time you sent me this, it was only like a few seconds. I think it was.
Yeah. It was like a snippet. I gave you like I want to say a 30-second snippet just to let you get the vibe up and saying like, you know, you feeling this, and this is how I was feeling on the channel.
Okay. And so I heard that. I was fucking blown away by it. It was fucking good. It was just perfect. It was just perfect. And then later on, you sent me the full thing with this. I don't know what do we call them, like sound effects. It's got that.
Yeah, background effects and layover voices.
Yeah, and then out of the fucking blue, you send it to me again, and I'm like, and I see it's the same track. It's got the same title, but I'm thinking like he already sent me this. Like, why is he sending it to me again? I play it anyways, and that's where I hear Clif on it. And I'm like, what in the shit? I did not fucking expect that. And
I was building up to it.
Okay. So I have to start off by asking, like, what brought the both of you together to collaborate this?
Well, AceCore sent me the beat, and he was telling me about the project and whatnot. And at first, I didn't think I could, you know what I'm saying, write to it, or I didn't think it was going to be good enough, you know what I'm saying, especially when he told me it was, you know, you wanted to hear everything. So just one day I was just sitting in my room, and I was just like, you know what, just put the beat on again. Let's see. And a few minutes later, it just came to me, and I just started writing to it, you know, and there you have it. At least on my end.
Kind of just naturally then. It just kind of just
for sure, yeah. For sure.
Fucking inspiration, man, hits you when you
no
least
doubt
expects it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
because
go on.
When I put the beat together, you know, I was doing it for you for like a theme, like, you know what I'm saying, like you said, I was catching the spirit of your show. It's like, yo, I think this will rock with you, you know. And you know, you said what you said, you know, you really like it. He's like, yo, hey. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take it a step further, you know, and that's when I added other stuff. And he was blown away. And I'm like, okay, I'm taking another step further. And I worked with Clif before. Like, me and him, we've been boys for years. So I was just thinking of a good MC I know who would kill this track, but like give it that spirit of the topic who also, you know, like to get his ship on. You know what I'm saying? So I hit him up,
of course.
and it's like, that's it right there. And when he laid it, I was just like, yeah, we got fire. We good. We burning something right here.
Okay. I feel that. I can drink to that, which I am.
You know?
Yeah,
Be
drink to that with you too. Slurp on.
With that Slurpee?
Yeah, that Slurpee.
Oh, man. Okay. So that's really how I wanted to find out how it is that happened. So you guys already knew each other. You worked together.
Yeah.
And I mean, overall, it's just good. In my opinion, it's good. Not just saying that because it's like it's technically titled Booze&Chill. Not just saying that, but it's genuinely it's good. It's genuinely
Thank
good.
you.
Yeah. Appreciate
very much.
that.
No doubt.
And we already got into how you guys got into milk. Oh, we haven't gotten into how you, Mr. AceCore, how you got into the music. What brought you into this?
Yeah, that's what I was saying before. When I was a young age and I was into the music, and then I felt it, you know, around I want to say high school years, because I was always into. I always felt hip hop. Like I'm always hip hop, you know what I mean? So I felt it as as an adolescent, but it wasn't until I got to high school and then I heard their first album from Wu-Tang, man. I was like, okay, I can do this shit. I can do this shit.
Oh,
too.
fuck yeah,
Like,
Wu-Tang.
They were speaking directly to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They
sure.
also from the streets and the grimy ghetto, bro. So it just, man, it was like, yo, that's it. I'm doing this. And,
Nice.
And
I totally get the Wu-Tang, man. I'm a Wu-Tang fan myself.
First, I started with writing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I was just like getting my edge with that. But it wasn't until I heard RZA was the one who was doing the beats, and then I started kind of searching and researching about other artists and found out a lot of other artists was doing their own beats too. Because I always thought it was like a group of producers at the companies who did everybody beats. You know what I'm saying? I was young, I don't know, until I started researching, you know, because I was probably like 13, 14 when I was checking all that out. And then I'm like, yo, I can, you know, I always felt music like that too, like, you know, the beat side. And it made me just want to get into production as well. So I was doing both.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, I can feel that.
Yeah. But I took a pause from all that
Wu-Tang.
years
I'm a
ago.
huge Wu-Tang fan myself, so let's see. What other
that?
questions do I got here? I'm also a Wu-Tang fan myself, so I feel you on that one too.
My dog. Yeah, I know, that's why we click, man. You know, you feel the vibe. You know, Wu-Tang.
To be fair, we just fucking clicked since the beginning, since the first time we met.
Yeah, man.
Again,
Yeah,
it sucks
man.
that we can't fucking remember how long
Right.
it's been. Whatever.
I think we was boozing and chilling then. That's probably why.
Right.
We actually were. Let's see what else we got here. I'm gonna throw this again. These questions are gonna be. I'm gonna throw them at both of you, and you both answer them to the best of your abilities. And how, being that AceCore, you're technically you're the producer. I mean, and Clif, you're the lyricist. So I'll ask questions, and you guys kind of like change it up and answer it in the way you would. Again, you rap, he makes the music, and let's just go with the flow. Let's go with the fucking flow. So my other question is I'm gonna start with you, Ace. How would you describe the music that you make?
What I make, I feel like it's like my foundation is hip hop, but I grew up on all genres of music. Like my family was always like just every sound of music, and when I got into production wise, I start really branching out and listening to like everything else, like rock, alternative rock, you know, R&B, and hell, even some country. I heard some country, you know what I'm saying? So it was just inspiration of finding sounds. Like I'm always about the sound of music, not just an instrument, you know, because some of my beats, I even put, you know, different sounds that I heard, and I just manipulate the sound to go with the beat, you know what I mean? So it's always been about.
Yeah, I kind of feel like you kind of have to be into a little bit of everything to be able to do kind of what it is that you're doing.
Definitely.
Yeah, exactly. And so mine is mostly the right vibe. I build the beat around the right vibe. Like how I did it for your show, I felt your vibe, and that's how I built the beat around it. You know, it wasn't just, hey, I made a beat, do you like this? You know, it's like, nah, I'm gonna make it specifically for this vibe. So that's how I kind of do my beats. Like, if people want to check them out, just go to my AceCore Tik Tok and IG, AceCore30, and you'll see the different sounds of how the beats sound, and then the mix match up when I get on my DJ shit, how I mix them up, and you'll understand what I mean by it's about the vibe. It's hip hop, but it's also the vibe of whatever I'm feeling at the time.
Oh yeah, I get that. Again, coming as a musician myself, I get when you mention the vibes, because you kind of have to feel it in order to actually, well, in your case, produce, to make, to create this like fucking form of art. You know what I mean? Exactly.
Because if you listen to them, you'll see each beat is different. They don't all sound the same. They all, like, one you might have like an alternative rock vibe to it, or, you know, like the one that you got, and another one you hear like some Latin guitars on it, that's a different vibe. You know, another one you hear some horns, some deep horns like Vikings, you know, calling out to a charge or some shit. And so it's just how I'm feeling it. And if it works with the feel I'm doing, like the drum and the bass, then I find the vibe with the right, you know, sounds.
Yeah. All right. I can do that. Now I'm gonna turn this one to you, Cliff. The music that you make, I'm assuming it's a little bit more different with you, being that you actually have to write all this shit down.
Yeah. I believe in, you know, lyricism, especially writing your own rhymes. I would describe it as very versatile. You know what I mean? I pretty much do it all. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm an all rounder. You know what I'm saying? I got the inspirational joints and pure lyricism joints, soft songs. You know what I mean? It's just me, just expressing myself. You know?
Of course,
for sure.
But by any chance, and this is a little off topic here, but I just want to ask: were you like in some sort of club where like poetry or something like that? Was that something that you would be like in or like caught your eye?
A little bit.
Like to express yourself.
A little bit. My twin brother, he's definitely a poet, but yeah, I did start off in like some, you know, little groups where, you know, it was just based on what you're saying and how you're saying it. You know what I mean? So. Definitely that I incorporated that a lot into my music, you know what I'm saying? Saying something and saying it in a way that would catch somebody's attention, you know what I'm saying? So
okay. Do they still do that whole thing? Because people don't clap. They don't.
I've seen people do that. Yeah, I've seen people do that.
Okay.
I don't know.
Right. It's still happening then.
Yeah. I've been seeing people do that.
I still find that little fucking weird, but I mean, whatever.
Yeah, the snaps.
It's the style.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I think that pretty much sums up my follow-up question, which would be the creative process, which you guys pretty much already answered. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip on to my next one. Let's start off with you, Cliff. How do you feel about the internet and how it's impacted the music business? Because the internet does do a lot of the work, and by that I mean it's like, for instance, SoundCloud, fucking what's that other fucking thing? I can't remember the name right now, but music is big. Even when it comes to a small artist, like a up and comer. How do you think that affects it?
I believe it's very positive. You know, you have a bigger reach, especially if you're doing something that the people like and want to hear more of. You can, you know, especially if you're making it creative.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just, you know, keep producing content and, you know, grow your brand. So I think it's a positive thing, the internet and the music business, or you just being a creator, period. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, just go hand in hand.
Most definitely, for sure.
Mr. AceCore30, what's your thoughts on that?
I put it like this. I'll sum it up for you like this. We all from the back in the day era. You know, so when I say back in the day, I know where I'm coming from. So back in the day era, we had cassette tapes. You had CDs. Right.
Yep.
Back in the day era, you had a store you go to get it. You had what? Tower Records, Sam's Goody, Virgin Records, shit like that. Best Buy, all of them got into it. So when
may they rest in peace, man.
Right. Right.
Hey, rest in peace, Circuit City too. Cause goddamn,
right.
But like we was in the city, so we can jump on a bus or a train and go there. But you got some of these kids out here who's in like suburbs or, you know, rural areas, like what we see, and the parents got to drive them to the city, and they go and pick up the album, right? So if Mariah or Janet Jackson dropped the album or Britney Spears dropped the album, all the kids, you know, get in the van, 5 kids maybe, go down there, and get an album. So that's 5 kids. You might got 2 Mariahs, 2 Britneys, and 1 Janet. They come back to their town. They come back to the town, tell all the kids, we got the new album. You know, kids going to listen to it and whatnot. And, you know, I don't know if they did it, how we did it, but we used to copy each other's shit. You know what I'm saying? You wait till that one dude get it, and everybody gonna make a copy. So now we all listen to the new album.
Yeah.
So I say within a month time, you might have 30 kids who heard the new album before they listen to like the video or whatever, right? Nowadays, because of the internet, you know, 100.
Oh, I think we lost you, bro.
Goddamn album on the same day.
Oh, there you go. There you are.
Yeah.
I'm cut out.
No, we hear you.
For just a second, but I think we got it. We got it. But yeah, that's totally fucking true. And how you mentioned all these places that used to sell these tapes and CDs, and I'm just thinking about it just now. You know how you see those people fucking outside of like Best Buys and shit? They're like camping outside. Was that equivalent to? Was that equivalent to the lines we used to see back then, to the people waiting in line to get that fucking CD?
Yeah,
They
it
used
was
to do
like
that too, right?
Now everybody just push a button and download the song or the album, you know. So
Yeah,
the
right.
artists
Yeah.
get to reach everybody way more than they used to back in the day, much faster at that. That's why I think a lot of them are putting out an
But
album
now they're like singles now, aren't they? Most of the time.
yeah, now they sell more on singles because of the internet more than they did the whole album back in the day.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
so yes, the internet is definitely a huge positive plus for artists. Definitely a huge positive plus for artists. You know, it's like you said, even for independent artists, underground artists. Now, before back in the day, guys would shop around their album, shop around their mixtape, and try to sign a deal. And when you go to a record company back in the day with just an album or EP trying to get a deal, they'll lowball you and they bullshit you. You know, because you unheard of and you trying to get with them. Now with the internet, these kids, you know, can create their own lane and get all their own fan club before they even sign a deal. Now the labels are looking at them like, I want you on my album, on my record label, because you got all this fan base and, you know, you making all this money on the side. So yeah, the internet really changed things around for a lot of kids. A lot of new artists, I should say.
That's true. That is true.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Let's see. Next question. Let's start out with you, Cliff.
Okay.
If you can change anything about the music industry, what would it be?
I personally think it's in right now. I mean, as far as rap and hip hop is concerned, the only thing that irks me really are people who wear the title and they're not writing their own lyrics.
Yeah.
So I would change that. But other than that, I mean, I kind of like where it's at, because you have, you know, all sorts of music. You have the, you know, party-ish kind of stuff. You got the mumble stuff, and then you have a lot of rappers out now who really are saying things, you know. So that's what something I would change. I mean, it's kind of hard to take someone seriously when they didn't take time to master the craft or write anything themselves. So that's my opinion.
Posers, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. AceCore, same question. What do you think? What would you change? Okay, you said so many good things about how the internet's helping, and I would like to know what it is that you would change it.
Hey, if everybody writing your own stuff and from, you know, your own mind state, spiritual state, your mental state, whatever that you feeling, like how a lot of pop artists and rock artists, a lot of their stuff, even though I know some of them write songs and give it to another artist, you know, that same artist still is coming from somewhere when he write it, you know what I mean? And I think with hip hop, like all the other genres are cool at what they doing, but hip hop is like to letting some of these, you know, guys write their own stuff to really feel them, because it seems like right now there's probably 3 people writing songs for like 20 artists because they all starting to sound the
Right.
same. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it sounds like the same thing
Yeah,
I
yeah.
heard from the other channel and it's heard from the other channel. So it's like, I'm not hearing no good sound. Did I cut out? I'm good.
You got cut up just a little bit.
Yeah, no, my battery's trying to get low a little bit. Messing up.
You want me to move on to the next question, or are you good though?
Yeah, go ahead and move on if you can hear me, because I didn't know if I'm still in or not.
Okay, I can hear you. We can hear you better now.
Okay.
Technical difficulties, people. It fucking happens here and there.
For sure. For sure.
Well, streaming signals are not that reliable, man. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Right.
Right.
All right. In the meantime, Mr. AceCore gets settled in. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to you, Cliff, to the next question. What strengths do you have that you believe make you a great lyricist?
I think I'm easy to work with. Like I said earlier, I'm very versatile. I write my own stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I put everything into my music. So, I mean, I put years into doing what I'm doing. So, you know, that's all I got to say.
So just adaptive, you do your own work.
For sure.
Okay, I can dig that.
Most definitely.
Which is understandable why you guys, have it easy when it came to making that track. Then,
Mm-hmm.
AceCore, can you hear us, or are you still there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Are you good?
1 second.
Okay. Oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and use this opportunity to actually show that very first track that Mr. AceCore did for the channel. I showed this track in a very old video. I don't remember which episode it was or how long it was, but let me go ahead and bring this out so you guys can check that out. In the meantime, Mr. AceCore fixes his side. Are you good though? There's so much noise going on. All right, let me go ahead and play this for you guys. In the meantime, Mr. AceCore fixes his side. Let's do this. It's basically playing on the loop. But this track right here, produced by AceCore in one of the old Booze&Chill episodes, was intended to only be a background music. So hence why it's looping, no lyrics, nothing but the actual music track. But that's pretty much it. It goes on for maybe like a minute as well, probably a little bit more. But yes. AceCore, you still there?
You good, bro?
Okay, I think let's go ahead and move on to the next question while we wait on for Ace here. Okay, so you give your back end on how your strengths as far as you do your work and your lyrics. So let's move on to the next one, and this one's which famous musician or musicians do you admire, and did this person inspire you to do what you are doing right now?
I mean, so I'll try to answer this quickly, but I mean, ever since I was a kid, music has been my thing. You know what I'm saying? I used to dance a lot when I was a child. When I was about 5, all the time. When I was about 5 or 6, I snuck into my uncle's room and I grabbed this, like the little headphones from back in the day. You know how they had the Walkmans or whatever. And LL Cool J, "I'm Bad" was the first song I ever heard. And when he said, "I'll take a muscle-bound man and put his face in the sand," like as a kid, I just completely lost my mind because it was just so dope. And that's when I started paying attention to hip hop and rap music. And you know what I'm saying? I listened to a lot of Too Short when I was a kid too. I wasn't supposed to, but then when I got about 15, like I said, I think what really got me into writing was Twista, Adrenaline Rush. When I heard that inspired me to, like, it was just so bananas, and what he was doing was something I really never had heard before, the way he was doing it. And then that's when I started, trying to write rhymes. And then I heard Eminem, his first, commercial release, the Slim Shady LP. And then when I heard the lyricism behind it and just the wittiness behind his lyricism and his bars just blown me away. Him and Twista, you know what I'm saying? I look up to them so much because they're still the best at what they do and they've been doing it for so long. So most definitely those two for sure.
Okay. Yeah, I can totally feel the Eminem. Huge Eminem
for
fan
sure.
myself.
For sure.
Mr. What was his actual name? Marshall Mathers.
For sure, Marshall Mathers.
And his oh my god, what is the fucking term? When he Slim Shady.
Yeah.
Mr. Slim fucking Shady. Dude, my all-time favorite one is when he dressed up as Robin. What was that song?
Is that Without Me? It's one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on the
I remember.
Without Me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. Oh, dude, that's my favorite when he dressed up as Robin and just puts his fucking dick right up in the camera.
Yeah.
Like, oh, dude, that is hilarious.
Hilarious. Eminem is crazy, yo.
All right.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now. So, can you hear us?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So, Mr. Cloudz here just gave us his background on who he admires, what musicians he admires, and how they inspired him. So, same question to you. What famous musician inspired you, and how did they help you do what you are doing now?
All right. I say, like, before, when I was listening to hip hop as a shorty, it was rap, a lot of rap at the time, and hip hop. I listened to the whole thing. I didn't really decipher anything until, once again, I bring it back to Wu-Tang. Until Wu-Tang came out, and I saw so many layers of hip hop with Wu. You know what I mean? Like, I saw the lyricism, I saw the production, I saw the grittiness. I saw it was like, so many things you add into the element of what you're doing. So when it came to the beat making, I paid more attention because after I heard RZA, it was like he was using sounds that I've heard around town. It wasn't all just same old instruments. Like, I remember I was watching this interview and Inspector Deck had said how, I forgot what song, but on one song for the snare, RZA used one of them buckets. Remember them old buckets that hold the ice cream, like the gallon ice cream, or
Yeah.
They used one of them buckets with the drumstick and made the snare sound. And I was like, get the fuck out of here. And around that time when after I left around high school, I wanted to make beats. I didn't, I was broke. So I was trying to, I was using everything around the house to create, because I couldn't buy no, instruments or the machines. So I used to, like, I forgot what year, but
they got me a karaoke machine for Christmas of that year, and
Nice.
I was like, "Yo, it's about to go down," you know. About to happen.
I'm about to
So-
perform for you, motherfuckers.
Goddamn right, you about to make money, you know? So I used to hook up the microphone to like different parts of where I was at in the kitchen to get like the drum pattern. Like I don't know if y'all remember them old school deep freezers, the big ass deep freezers. I used to pound on that for the bass drum. You know what I'm saying? And it would come out so nice. I would
Take
use
me
the
back to
hot
high school.
hands, like the snare and the cymbals, and remember them old wine glasses? They used to have that one. I forgot what it's called, but they poured the wine into that big. I don't know if it's a slew or a silhouette or whatever, and then they poured them, into the glass after that. Them little fancy
I can't
crystal
remember.
things. Yeah, them crystal things. I used to use that for the cymbal sound or something. I used to just tap on whatever I can to make it. And I remember one night I was doing this shit in the kitchen. My mom was making some dinner, and she was just looking over at me. I was like, and I'm smiling while I'm beating on shit that she don't know. And she just like, you keep beating on my dishes, you gonna buy me some new ones. And I was just like, hey, when I make it, I'll buy you all the shit you need, So,
Yeah.
For
yeah,
sure.
so that was my first intro into the fact that sound. It was like, I liked I was listening to sounds and how to manipulate certain sounds and make it sound like it was coming from, the instruments they were using. And he was my inspiration because he was saying, look, you ain't always got to use, the symbol that's on the machine. You can make your own. And I was like, I'm with it. So
You gotta work with what you got, man.
yeah,
For
work with
sure.
what
Most
you got.
definitely.
You can get the other
Yeah.
stuff, and that's what
Most
we did.
definitely.
When I got the other
Especially
stuff,
back then.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because once I got the equipment, it was more easy because I already know the sounds I want to make. I already know like the type of beats I want to hear. Like I already knew like I want the cymbal to sound like this, but I want to bring it down on this, step, and then on this cue I want to go up some, shit like that. I was already ready for it. You know what I mean? So it really that pre setup was perfect.
Nice. So they pretty much just got you all ready for what it is you're doing right now.
Yeah, yeah.
That's fucking awesome. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, because after him, because that was like 90, I think 92, 93 it came out. And as hip hop progressed within the 90s, it was more producers coming out and they was coming with their own sound. And I was so hyped, you know what I mean? Because I was still in high school then and I was just like revved up like, yo, I'm loving this. It's like they really showing me a lot of different avenues you can go with, the production side of things, as well as the, the lyricist side, So about time, like he was talking about the Slim Shady LP, I think that was the time me and my crew was trying to come out because we was like ready to go around 2000. It's like, yo, it's our year. We out of school now. We're going to do this thing full time. We're going to make it, So I think I was really ready to go because I had a lot of different ideas in my head about beat production. And it got to the point that it's like now I'm still doing it because it's something that's always, been in my mind, been in my spirit. So, yeah.
Yeah, of course. All right, that I love that story with the karaoke, man. Like, it's like when a little kid asks for a fucking like a skateboard, or guitar, or some shit like that. That's what starts it. That's what starts them off. I mean, I like that. I feel that. That's awesome.
For sure.
Yeah, because when you get innovative on something, it lets you know that's something you really want to do. And they saw that. It wasn't like, I'll just wait around until I can buy such and such. Like, I got to do something now because I'm feeling it now. I got all these ideas in my head now.
I need to do this now.
Right. Somebody win a lottery, goddammit, I'm ready to go.
Shit.
Yeah, man.
We still fucking wishing that, man.
Right. On the real.
Hey, I just played this week, goddammit. I won, but I ain't win what I wanted to win.
Yeah.
Yeah,
how much you win?
I guess I go spend it on some booze.
Oh, okay. I'm down for that. Let's see.
I know you will.
Next question. Let's go. Let's throw this one to Cliff. So, which skills have you gained that help you perform effectively as an artist?
I think one thing you definitely have to develop is tough skin. Dealing with, not Just constructive criticism, but just people who just want to hate for whatever reason.
Oh, because those people are fucking
But-
everywhere now.
Right.
Man.
Oh yeah, they can't do what you do, but I would say just pushing myself lyrically. You know what I'm saying? Listening to other artists and just learning what the competition is about. Just you know what I mean. I just think it's all about elevating yourself. I think
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I feel like I'm mastering my craft.
Yeah, of course, because
You know?
it's still you're still learning. You're still in the process.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right.
And as far as having tough skin, that's probably the biggest one, I believe, because like I mentioned, nowadays everybody just has so many feelings. Everyone has opinions. It's like you can't say anything and nothing without fucking upsetting somebody or offending.
Mhm.
That's the word I'm looking for.
But
Offending.
We're not gonna get it. We're not gonna get into the trolls, right? Who
Right, I
just
was gonna say, honestly,
just
it
for
be
no
the trolls.
reason.
It seems like people say stuff just to piss people off.
Exactly,
Like, they don't really feel it. They're not really having emotions about it. They just feel like, like for instance, they heard that track and said, that Clif Cloudz dude is good as hell. That motherfucker lyrical. The dude next to him be like, yeah, he good, but you know what? Fuck him. I'm gonna say he sucks. Just see what he says.
That's how it is.
For
now.
sure.
We don't know, like you say, they can't do what you do, so they said, let me just, have some fun and have an attitude for no reason.
Mhm.
Like, you don't need to
Yeah.
do all that.
Oh my god. But yeah, that's the fucking world we live in. So
Yeah.
same question to AceCore. What was the damn question? The skills that you gain. There we go. The skill that you gain and how it's helping you effectively with your craft. I think we might have lost him again. Are you still there, though?
Driving through a tunnel.
Damn, that's a fucking long. Has it been 40 minutes or? Damn,
Right?
that's a long. That's a long fucking drive. Hey, is you still with us? Oh shit! I think he is driving through a fucking tunnel or something.
Right. On the real.
Or an airport or some shit. All right, you know what? We'll get back. Okay, yeah. There's some problems back there. Okay, so let's go ahead and just move on to the next question. We'll get back to him with that one. Next question.
Okay.
Who is your ideal musician collaboration with, and why? Who else would you like to work with?
There is a lot, but Twister, of course. Like I say, Eminem, and both artists. The reason why is because I look up to them so much because they inspired me to start rapping, and they inspired me to, lyrically take it seriously and step my game up. So, hopefully, be on a song with those kind of guys.
Yeah.
It's Slaughterhouse is another group I like. Crooked Eye, Horseshoe Gang. I mean, it's a lot of inspirations. I'm pretty much I'm ready to work with anybody. You know what I mean? But those two definitely. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Let's see. Let me open up here the other questions. I'm still no word on AceCore. Low word, man. We might have lost him for sure, but
right.
I still got hope. All right, let's move on. This is actually one of my last questions here.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and I'll throw this one at you, and let's see if Ace can come back in the middle of it.
For sure.
What's the best piece of advice that you can give to another artist, or in your case, lyricist, who is doing what you are doing right now?
I would say you're gonna start off slow because it's gonna be your first time doing it. Keep doing it. Push yourself, get better. It's gonna take years. It's gonna take a lot. Like I said earlier, developing thick skin. Not everybody's gonna like what you do, and you know, there could be people who like what you do and just giving you constructive criticism. That's okay. You know, other than that, don't give up. If you truly believe in it, keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's your passion. You know what I'm saying? Be true to yourself. You know, be you. You know what I'm saying? Be the best you that you can be. You know what I'm saying? Try your best to be fearless. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, especially in these times, like we mentioned, like everyone just has opinions. Everyone's got these like very sensitive feelings, and you just have to like learn how you mentioned, tough skin, take criticism, and kind of just work your way around that bullshit. Because if you don't, like, it's just gonna completely block you completely, and there's no progress if you're just completely blocked and just allowing all these people and all these critics and whatnot just get to you. So yeah. Oh, I think we got Mr. AceCore back here. Give me a sec. Here we go. All right.
What's going on, man?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah, my bad. I forgot to pay my what the fuck bill, so I had to go give a fuck. And now I'm back. You know, I can give a fuck.
Oh, what the fuck bill? Okay.
Yeah, man, they right off for me, man. So, you know, I'm back, though. I'm back.
You know what? That's going up a banner, man.
Well, you gotta pay me for that, then, man, because I gotta pay my bills. Goddamn, I gotta pay my bills.
What? Hashtag what the fuck bill? Oh, I am using that now.
You gotta give a fuck, so you gotta what the fuck bill. Goddamn it.
WTF, where's the fun, son?
right.
I almost tripped the blue moon because of that. Fuck. Oh man. Hashtag what the fuck bill. We gotta make this happen. We gotta spread this hashtag around now.
On the real, right.
On the t-shirt.
Yeah.
I'm about to ball it on the budget, gonna definitely use it.
On the real.
Yeah. Ball it on the budget. What the fuck bill?
Oh man. To that I say, wow.
Can't say that after that.
No, you can't. Just take it in, let it settle. Just let it happen.
For sure.
Yeah, it's been a crazy ass day, goddamn. But hey, I'm here.
Okay, so
what did I miss?
Mr. Cloudz already pretty much finished all my questions, but since you missed out on 3 questions actually.
Okay, hit me with it.
So okay, eighth question. What skills have you gained to help you perform effectively?
I'll probably say my ears, man. They got sharper. I was able to hear things I want to hear and tone out shit I don't want to hear. You know what I mean? Like when I hear music, it's like it's golden. You know what I mean? I'm feeling good. But when you hear your lady, you can tone her out. Like I gotta hit all that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know? My ears are for the music. I ain't got time for that. So yeah, I listen to the music and sounds, and like I listen to a lot of genre of music, man. Like Hindu music, you know, Asian music, even that, you know, like different instruments that they play. It's beautiful. And it's like, man, how can I put that to make it part of this beat, or you know, behind the beat? Like I even working on the beat now where I heard some chants from a monk. And I'm like, yo, I gotta use that. So
oh, that's gonna be interesting.
When that cover come out, you're gonna be like, what? For instance, remember that the track that I posted on my the TikTok and the YouTube, and I was asking people the question, can you hear this? And I mean, can you figure out what cartoon I use this sample from?
Oh yeah, I caught that one. Yeah, that's right.
Right. That was the sound I heard while I listened to it. Like, yo, I can make this into a different beat. And when you heard it, A few of y'all got it, but other people were still stumped. But it was like, see, the ones that were stumped, that meant I matched the beat so well that they were just like, yo, I just like the beat. I didn't even notice that it was from that, you know. But for the rest of us, I did it for like a nostalgia property. Like, yo, from the 90s, y'all know this cartoon, and I know y'all gonna hear it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's why I gained that, you know, to listen, the way I listen to things.
So now that you mentioned, that's actually one of my favorite ones. Like the fact that you were able to like almost like what's the word?
Blend.
It's not blend, but yes, yeah, blend. I was thinking more of the term. Oh my god, when they put out a secret message, a fucking fuck, it will come to me. It will come.
Yeah, it's gonna be in your head all day.
Yeah, like in the middle of you answering the next question, I'm just gonna like fucking scream it out.
Hell yeah, you gonna have to put that on the what the fuck receipt, and then you pay the bill later.
Oh, good shit. Some good shit.
Yeah, sure.
Next question.
All right.
Who is your ideal musician to collaborate with, and why?
Let's see. As being a producer, man, if I can get into one of them top-notch studios with like the ones that's built to record instruments live or whatnot, playing with like, you know, if I have an idea and I can get some musicians, man, I wouldn't mind working with like Carlos Santana, have him play like, you know what I'm saying, some good guitar strings or something from
Whoa. I'm gonna say I was not expecting you to say something like that.
I told you, man, I'm all over with the music, man. I listen to a lot of music, bro. Like, I'm about to blow your mind again. I was thinking about even with the guitar, I was thinking about what's his name, John Mayer.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yes, sir. Piano, I would like to hear Alicia Keys or what's his name? Well, I mean, but she's the one that got her own flavor when you play piano. I mean, other people, you can say, I want this sound, they can play it, but like Alicia Keys, she comes up with her own ideas, so I think she'll mesh well with like, you know, playing and like, what about this? You like this sound? You know, and I'm like, yo, I can fuck with that. You know what I mean? Shit like that. I like collaboration. Of course, if I wanted like someone on some live drums to just really tear it up, it had to be Questlove from the Roots. You know what I'm saying? Quest do is different. He's been doing this thing for decades. Goddammit.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, bass, you know, you can grab people. Hell, I'll get you on bass, you know what I'm saying? You throw some stuff in there.
Fuck yeah, I'll be done for that shit.
God damn it.
But I would actually have to get a bass guitar first. Sadly, I don't own a fucking bass guitar. I got like what, 2 electric guitars, an acoustic, a piano, an electric drum set, but no bass. But I'm working on it.
Definitely acoustic though. I like the way the acoustic sounds and how you can tweak it a little bit. I like
hell
those.
yeah.
But like if I can get in like in a studio with just other producers, man, just to feel the vibe and just feel their energy and watch them work, man, it definitely have to be like Timbaland, or Pharrell from Neptunes, man. Back in the day.
Oh, for sure.
Got to mess with the old school dudes like Terry and Jimmy Jam, Lewis, or some Babyface. Because like I said, I'm from all genres, so I like to, you know, get the feel of rap, hip hop, R&B, rhythm and blues, all that stuff. Some jazz, if I can find some jazz musicians that's still doing it.
Fuck it. You gotta sprinkle a little bit of jazz in there. Jazz is the shit.
Sprinkle, goddamn it. That's what I'm saying. Like, all right. Like, if you want to go there, this is one track I had just finished up where I used a sample of one of the late great, rest in peace, Sammy Davis Jr. Boy, when you hear that, I blend him in there so perfectly, it's crazy. Like, nobody's done anything with him, so it's like, that's what I try to do. I try to find something that nobody's messing with and put that in there, in the pot. You know, stir the stew up, and boom, there it is.
And that's a new one that you're working on. That are we gonna be hearing that soon?
Actually, I got a bunch of them that is done. I just haven't posted them yet because I've been trying to figure out, do I want to keep posting it the same way or do I want to add something different to how you post the video? You know, like if you've been following my TikTok and IG too for a while, I did like dancing. I do like dancing so that people see dance to it or whatever. And then I had like some action movies, like action scenes for movies to be the background to the beat or the mashup. And recently I did one with just black people having fun on the beat, and it was at the wedding reception or whatever. You saw that new one.
I caught that one. One.
Yeah, that was a new beat I just finished up, and it had that Latin feel to it. So it's kind of like I wanted to show like we all can rock with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Got a Latin feel to it, but everybody can rock with it. So.
No, of course,
what happened to that one? Me and Ace did a new one. The Take Me to Church one.
Oh, I'm still put that together because I was trying to see if this other lyricist I know.
I think we all just heard a sneak peek just now.
Yeah, you heard a sneak peek. I don't even know why he let the cat out the bag. God damn it!
Spoiler fucking alert, people! Spoiler alert!
Right? Got to put that on screen. Alert, warning, spoiler alert. But yeah, I was trying to see if she wanted to jump on it with him because I was like I told him my idea for these new mashups. The last that I've been doing, I grabbed a lot of industry musicians, rappers to get on the track, but I'm like, what if I put, some underground dudes who are just as good as some of these industry guys and, let them shine. So that's why I was like, I'm gonna put him on and I'm trying to see if my homegirl want to get on because she a bad lyricist herself, but we'll see. It might just be him, but we'll see.
For sure.
I ain't gonna say too much about it because I gotta leave you guessing.
All right. Okay. All right. Last question. What is the best piece of advice that you can give to another artist who doing what you are doing?
Let's see. I say Chase, stay true to the sound. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're hearing it the way you hear it, put it out there. Don't make it like everything else you're hearing because that's the trend or that's the hot thing right now. That's why I give props to a lot of these new industry producers I'm hearing. I don't know if y'all know them, like Wonder Boy and Hit Boy and all them, 40. Like they bringing their own sound. For instance, I even heard a couple of her shit and found out her brother is the producer, Billie Eilish, right? Okay. Her brother produced the tracks for her. Now, if you listen to the track, because the track is what caught me. When I heard that Bury Your Friend, I was like, what the fuck? This beat is crazy. That dude he put his whole foot in that beat, goddammit. So, that's what you gotta do. You gotta come be creative and come with the next move, the next step, the shit they don't see. And I think that's what's gonna grab people. If you keep coming with the same thing, people gonna rock with it because they're playing it in the club, but it ain't nothing new. You know what I mean? So stay tuned. Yeah. You hear what you hear and then put it out there. Fuck with it. It might sound weird to other people, but think about it. I'm sure Dubs kept sounding weird to people at first, but now that's some big shit right there, and everybody like it.
Okay. So pretty much sums that up. I mean, it kind of sounds similar to what Cliff says. Just go with it. Just do it, and fuck with it when one else says. You sum it really right up, really.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
All right. That pretty much ends my questions. We showed the actual track with Mr. Cloudz in it. AceCore's producing. We showed the very first track that Mr. AceCore, did for the Booze&Chill. Like, again, I don't remember how long it was.
Right.
But that first track you did.
Yeah.
Leave it in the comments, guys. Did you enjoy today's interview? Are you enjoying what you're listening? And according to what Mr. AceCore and Clif Cloudz are saying, we are expecting some more stuff. We're expecting some more collaborations.
Yeah, we got to put that on the what the fuck receipt. We'll see how. I got a lot of shit to buy, so it's like I want to put it all out at a nice pace. I don't want to throw everything at one person, all at once. So it's like how I did with that beat that he's on now that you got. I played with, I tweaked it. I found the right samples that you heard at the beginning and at the end. You know what I mean? I say, oh, okay, cool, and throw it out. So it's like I'm tweaking it because, I don't like the Bose people, but the way he spit on it, goddamn, that shit was fire. It's like, okay, I really gotta do something like this. I gotta
do that. I applause the fancy applause.
I have a project coming with me and my cousin as well.
And then applause.
Oh, what was that?
I said I thought you got to snap your fingers and then you applause.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. And Cliff, he's got another project. You said.
Yes, me and my cousin Fable. He's a producer as well. So we just started that album. So that's gonna be coming pretty soon.
Oh, would this happen to be the same guy that you worked with from your SoundCloud?
Yes, he did a couple of beats, and my brother, we actually had a group together called Black Table Committee. He was my producer originally, and he passed away about 7 years ago.
Oh
so,
shit!
Yeah,
condolences, man.
R.I.P.
For sure. So I'm just trying to continue, man. Let's go. So be on the lookout for that, man. So far, we doing is pretty dope. So.
All right, and there you have it. We're expecting some more collaborations from Mr. AceCore and Mr. Clif Cloudz. Be on the lookout for that. Before we go, anything you guys want to throw out there? Where you guys, we already mentioned what you're going to be working on, right?
Yeah.
Throw out there where these people can find you and where they can listen to you guys.
Yeah. Just go to TikTok, search AceCore30. You see the name there, so you know how to spell it right. YouTube channel and IG, same thing. Well, IG is YouTube is SACE / and then AceCore30. But you just type in search, it should pop up.
And for me, I'm on YouTube, I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram. Just search for Clif Cloudz, CLIFF, and Cloudz, CLOUDZ. All right.
That's with a Z, not an S, so don't confuse that shit.
Yes, I'm on SoundCloud as well.
What was that other name that you were under again?
Genius, JEANYUS.
All right, cool. You heard them. All of their links to the SoundCloud, the TikToks, the YouTubes are all in the link in the description. If you guys are interested or want to hear some more of these dudes' work, it's awesome stuff. I heard some of this stuff. It's good. It's original. It's fresh. It's their own fucking thing. So if you guys are down, if you guys are down with AceCore and Clif Cloudz, and you enjoyed what you've heard so far, may I suggest hit those links in the bottom of the description. Check it out. You will not be disappointed. They do good stuff. They collaborate well. And we'll see some more shit in the future by the sounds of it.
Yes, sir. Goddamn it.
All right, guys. I guess that pretty much sums it all up for today.
Thank you for having us on the show. Appreciate it.
You are welcome.
Yes,
Again, you are very welcome. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Not yet. Don't know yet. I mean, if it's going to be live. But I will let you know, as usual.
In the future.
Right.
Hit
in the descriptions. Again, follow the links. Support the channel. And I will see you dudes on the motherfucking flip side.
Flip side, Booze&Chill.